This is a reminder to check your receipts after you take an Uber or Lyft. A frustrated customer reached out to us saying she had some unauthorized charges.
Yeah, she wasn't getting any answers until we stepped in to help. Our Charlie DeMar is live listening to her tonight. Charlie.
And Joe and Erica, that rideshare customer we spoke to says her frustrations are not over the amount that she was charged, but rather that she was charged in the first place without her permission.
Right out of the gate, we are just flying around, swerving, speeding, all the way down the Kennedy and to my home.
Jill, who asked us not to use her last name, says her Lyft ride from O'Hare back to the city early Sunday morning
I was kind of scared.
was a white-knuckle thrill ride in all the wrong ways.
A couple hours later, I noticed there was a tip that was attached to the receipt, which made no sense to me because I made sure to specifically not tip the guy.
On top of the fare, Jill was charged $5.56 for a tip that she says was never authorized.
And it was for a very small amount, but that wasn't the point. It was an unauthorized charge to my account.
Jill has been a Lyft customer for a decade. The company considers her a 5-star rider and a top tipper, but she says there was no way this driver was getting anything extra.
It would be kind of like going to a restaurant, having your waiter dump everything on you, be rude and all that, and you still tip them. Nobody would do that.
Lyft repeatedly denied issuing Jill a refund for the tip, citing company policy.
No one offered to investigate it. They just kept saying policy, 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 sorry, no refund. And this is not an isolated incident from what I've reviewed online.
Online, some riders for both Lyft and Uber say they too have been charged for tips they never approved. In response to Jill's tip dispute, a spokesperson for Lyft said in part the rider had previously set a default tip percentage as 18%. Lyft does not pre-select tips unless the rider explicitly consents to default tipping.
That's just not a way to treat a customer.
And Jill refutes Lyft's claims, saying that she does not opt in to Lyft's default tipping option. Now, after we did reach out to Lyft, Jill says she was contacted late this afternoon by Lyft saying that she was receiving a refund, not just for the tip, but for her entire ride. Jill has asked Lyft to cancel her account. We're live tonight in River North. Charlie DeMar, CBS News, Chicago. Erica?
Charlie, thank you.